Look at, he's already smiling. He's already smiling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're doing a little bit of IncrediToys here today. And look, Uncle Mike is watching us already. Look at Uncle Mike. How are we doing today? All right. So what are we talking about today, Caleb? You've been asking me all summer. I've got some of the cool stuff here behind me. What are we looking at today?
Toys.
Yes, we are looking at IncrediToys. Which toys are we looking at in particular?
A type of toys.
A type of toys. So what we're going to talk about today, there's this cool line of toys out there, and it's called Final Faction.
And a TV show.
Well, it's not quite a TV show, but these are available over at Dollar Tree. So if there's a local Dollar Tree in your neighborhood, this is probably one of the best and cheapest toy lines to get into.
It's like Marvel, but classic.
Like Marvel, but classic. Also, you know what it reminds me of?
And cheaper and less posable.
Uncle Mike's looking at us. You know what also reminds me a lot is G.I. Joe. So if you love G.I. Joe, we already opened up a couple of the toys here.
You did?
We did. We have them right here. You're just looking at them.
This is G.I. Joe?
No, this isn't G.I. Joe. This is Final Faction.
Final Faction's G.I. Joe.
So just a little bit about Final Faction. Our friends over at Alterniverse, we were talking to them about this too. So Final Faction, there's a comic book. It's in the poly bag still. These are at Dollar Tree too. $1.25 for a comic book. Cheapest comic book out there you can buy. So it's these like heroes versus aliens, essentially. And it's the Alpha Team versus the Karn. Those are the bad guys. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a little unboxing. We're going to look at some of these toys. You're going to tell me as a kid, what do you think of them? You're already looking at them. You're interested.
I want to start with Series 1.
Well, while you're pulling out Series 1, we got a whole bunch of the figures and a couple of the activity packs and whatnot that we want to look at today.
We have more heroes than villains.
We have more heroes than villains because heroes are cool too, right? The villains aren't bad, but the heroes are cool. So what we're going to look at today.
What he said.
What I said. So can we talk about the characters we opened first? Do you want to start with the good guys or the bad guys?
Doggy.
The doggy. Open this up. We are the Statler and Waldorf. Well, yes. We got this guy here. His name is Churro, right? Now, what's cool about Churro, Caleb?
It's a dog inside of a dog robot.
He's like the little, like, cool, silly, Scooby-Doo-ish kind of character. And guess what? The cartoons, and folks, you don't need me to go ahead and you can do it on the back. You can check it out on the back here where it is. But there's 2 or 3 cartoons that are on YouTube right now. Just Google Final Faction. Everybody's looking at. But this is Churro, the little dog, cute little dog here. He's pretty neat. And Churro fits in the back of the robot dog. So Churro's this little Napoleonic complex kind of dog.
I got all the heroes from Series 1. And
we got some of the heroes from Series 1. So, hold on. Before we jump into the heroes, let's talk about what else we opened up. So we opened up Churro. We opened up this guy here.
Vehicles.
We got this guy here, Scope. And Scope is cool. He's like your regular G.I. Joe kind of guy. Before we jump into more of the reviews, we have, just to show you, the 5 points of articulation, right? You like how these guys move, right? How about the accessories? How many accessories did Scope come with here, Caleb?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Did you count them?
Yeah.
He's got a backpack.
2 guns.
3 guns. He came with 3 guns.
Well, 2 mini guns in his pocket, and 1 giant gun that's like that rocket has, something like that.
So that's Scope. And then we opened up a cool bad guy, and his name is Crepitus, right? Show us Crepitus, Caleb. What do you like about Crepitus?
I like that he has like a zombie head.
He has a zombie head, right? Know what I like about Crepitus?
And he has a pet, like, centipede something.
This cool little centipede
pet
thing that he comes to. But more importantly,
pet centipede.
Before we dive more into these figures, you know. And again, Caleb, everybody watching, please tell them what they need to do.
Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, the little yellow square with the ghost on it, and then the IncrediChat.vcom.
No, IncrediCon HV.
That's what I mean.
HV.
And then IncrediToys and IncrediChat.com.
Yeah, so follow us, like us on all this good stuff. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and of course Instagram where we're live.
Again, hit the subscribe button. Don't click the bell notification and That's all I can remember.
And guys, let me just tell you, we got some really cool interviews coming up in the next few weeks. We're back. We're doing more live things, and we're going to do more of these toy reviews too, me and Caleb here. So before we dive into the other things that are open, you see I have the boxes here next to the comic book. Also for $1.25. Hey, Elvis, how we doing?
Elvis?
An old student of mine back from the Bronx.
Oh,
so
that's like a cool singing guitar Elvis.
Yes.
Like,
so
like they're making a movie of.
$1.25. Well, actually $2.50 because you want to buy the accessory packs. Here is the Rumbler. Right? What do you like about the Rumbler, Caleb? What's cool about this vehicle?
That's for the bad guys.
It's for the bad guys. It's got these cool claw things. Caleb was asking. It's got this scorpion tail. Right? A ton of fun. Right? And then also, what do we call this one? Dawn likes to say it that way. How's she say it? The
Arrow ATV.
Arrow ATV. This is the Arrow ATV, and this is a cool like G.I. Joe kind of like vehicle thingamajigger, if you will, right? Thingamajigger, right? Because Scope's guns just fell out here, but
we only have one of the packs.
Look how cool these toys are. Again, $1. $1.25. Well, we don't need to look at we don't want to look at the box. We want to look at toys. So who are we opening up first? It is pretty legit. Like Uncle Mike said, it is legit. These toys are great. Who's the first character we're showing them, Caleb? Shift. So Shift. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, Shift reminds me of Scarlet. They got these cool little file cards on the back. And yeah, she's pretty cool. Shall we open her, Caleb?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to open up, what did I call her again?
Shift.
Shift. Her name is Shift. Let's pop her open.
The robot's name is ACRM.
Acrum. The Acrum. But we'll do one thing at a time. And again,
Steve, Fest, and Steele.
And here we go. Here she is. Look at her. And she comes with these two little swords. From what I understand. Oh, yep. And the swords come out of the backpack. Come on. How many figures are in the wave? Caleb, tell Uncle Mike how many figures are in the wave for these Final Faction.
Let me see.
We're counting them. And from what I understand, the folks over Final Faction, they're doing like these like special slimed versions of them now, or toxic characters coming out. So there's a lot coming out. But here we go.
So for each season, it comes with 5 heroes and 3 villains.
5 heroes and 3 villains. And that was the first wave. So we got Scope. We have
5
Shift.
heroes, 3 villains. 5 heroes.
Who's next? Villains. Who's next? Who do you want to open up next? Which one do we open up to? Steele. Well, we're gonna come to that thing in a minute. So here we go. This guy.
We'll do this after.
This guy is kind of funny to me. His name is Sergeant Steele. Which character does he remind you of, folks? Caleb will tell because he flies. So Caleb, who does he remind you of a little bit?
Blue Beetle.
Oh, okay, Blue Beetle, but that's not who I was thinking.
Who?
I was thinking of a Marvel character.
Falcon.
Because look at his costume, and let's pull him out. Let's pull Steele out, and look at his costume. Boy, Marvel might have something to say about this, but this is Steele, and so Steele essentially.
That's the same. Blue Beetle.
Well, he does kind of a little bit like Blue Beetle, but look at this thing that Steele comes with, right? You put it right on Steele's backpack. Yeah, Sam Wilson. There it is, right? And there he is. And what's cool is you can buy bigger wings for Steele, and a helmet. Oh, he does come with a helmet. We'll open that up in a minute. Should you want to open the Steele's helmet now?
No.
You want to open up Steele's helmet? So
now he looks like Blue Beetle with the helmet.
One of the cool things about the Final Faction toys are too is that they sell these just came out. So this is an accessory pack, and it tells you which character goes.
They also have the vehicle accessory packs.
Well, and for both vehicles, we have those. So this is the Steele Dragonfly accessory pack, and as you can see, let's put this together. Take off his other wings there, buddy. So, and there's a lot of accessories here.
A bunch.
For $1. Right? I don't even know how these things all go together. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of things on here to unpack, if you will.
See, Blue Beetle.
Oh my goodness.
He looks like Blue Beetle now.
There's a lot going on here. Holy smokes. Yeah, I don't know. Caleb, we're gonna have to see a couple of backpacks that go on here. I have no idea either.
What about this?
Oh my, and it's all falling apart. Well, it's $1. But what's cool?
Armor.
Well, show everybody that. We'll look at that pack later on.
And it comes with armor.
An armor for Steele. An armor for Steele. So that's kind of neat. All right, so we'll put him there next to what's her name again? Shift. All right, who do you want to open up next, Caleb? This guy here is Rook. Rook is one of the main characters, and he has like this cybernetic.
Is this the main character?
He's one of the main characters too. And that's interesting. Two of the main characters have stuff going on with their eyes. Rook looks like a cybernetic cyborg eye thing going on here. Shall we open him up and see what he does? What does it say Rook has? Rook specializes in ground artillery. He uses heavy weapons that attach to his body to stave off the enemy. Born in the cold valleys of Austria, Rook has a warm, compassionate heart, but is very competitive with his friend Steele. Oh, so perfectly. We just opened up Steele. Now we're opening up Rook. So let's open up Rook.
And he looks like he has a laser eye.
Oh, well, while I'm opening up Rook, can you read what it says about Steele on the back?
This is not Steele, it's Steadfast.
I mean, Steadfast. I'm sorry. Steele is Rook's buddy. So let's open up Steadfast.
I can't read this.
You can't read it.
Can you do it?
Can I do it? Of course I can do it. And again, but now let's just quickly go here and look at. Let's look at Rook. Look at Rook. Cool. And again, he's got this.
Let me see.
He got this little weapon on his
shoulder.
His shoulder there. Great. And again, the wave looks pretty neat. And we'll take some photos and put these up on the web later on. But this who we open up next. I like these figures. They're cool. What do you think, Caleb? What do you give these figures? What? Thumbs up. I would have to agree. And again, thanks to everybody who's tuning in and watching us tonight. This is
I think
it's an early show for us.
They should have put the dog in series 1.
Yeah.
Because he was one of the these characters were in the show with the dog from series 1.
They were, right?
So I don't know why they put the dog in series 2.
I do not know either, my friend. All right, so we have here. I opened up, and this guy, he's again pretty cool. This is Steadfast, and he's got like a cybernetic arm, it looks like, and he's got a cool helmet on his face. But also, he's kind of like a cool, like hero-ish kind of character. So, which is very neat.
But no.
Who do you want to open up next? Who's our next character?
There are 5 heroes in this and 3 villains, and there are 6 heroes and 3 villains in this.
We have all the heroes, don't we?
No, we're missing that one.
We have Riptide. We're gonna get to Riptide.
Oh.
All right. So who's next in our collection here that we want to open, my friend?
We're almost done with series 1.
The ACRM. The ACRM. This is like a cool. I guess a lot of people who online have been talking about this. They've been saying this is a
giant robot.
A mech. Right? You know what's a mech? What's a mech?
I love the Marvel Legos Wolverine Lego set mech.
And what other mechs do you love?
Let's
give another plug for our other favorite mechs.
And remember when Holden and the twins went to Legoland? They got me the Spider-Man Miles Morales mech.
Here it is. Look at this guy.
They got that for me.
Look at this guy. He's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet too, huh? Mm-hmm. The ACRM. Can we read what his bio is? His bio is the ACRM is a breakthrough in virtual reality tech. A helmet and special suit allows piloting of this mech via a modular system. It is adaptable and aids in all combat and rescue missions. It is currently piloted by Boyd, a 15-year-old disabled boy. And if you watch the cartoon, Boyd is in a wheelchair. So,
oh yeah,
remember we saw that. So Boyd is out there helping him out in this cool mech suit. So, what are we on to next? Which character do you want to do a villain next, or do we want to look at some more of the heroes? Season 1 villain. Season 1, and this is our only season 1 villain that we have here. this guy here, and it's called the Drone. And to me, he looks kind of like the leader, but he's just a cool looking villainish thing. But
I think he's a leader.
But in the cartoon, there are quite a few drones, if you ask me. So I'm gonna just pop him
We're
out.
done with the season 1 heroes.
Say it again.
We're done with the season 1 heroes.
We are done with the season 1 heroes.
I'm gonna put the dog with them
You want to put the dog with him?
because
So
he was in the show.
I want to pull out the drone here.
This was their team from the TV show.
This was the team from the TV show, and here's the drone. And the drone is just a simple purple dude. Pretty cool, if you ask me. And he's got this weird, interesting looking gun. But he also will fit nicely in the
Alien
vehicles.
gun
And again, here's the other guy. I forget, but he's like a bounty hunter.
with like chainsaw knives on his arms.
Yeah, he's pretty evil looking, if you ask me, right?
I think he should be the leader.
He should be the leader, but I like him being the bounty hunter though too, don't you?
Bounty hunter leader.
A bounty hunter leader. I think that's kind of neat, right?
Yeah.
Let's see who else do we have here, and of course they also have that other little.
Now let's do the other villains if we have any.
We don't have any other villains.
Then
We have 3 more heroes to go though.
no, we have 4 more.
4 more. I'm sorry. 4 more. Well, this guy, the next guy we're going to open, he came into series 2, but he's kind of an interesting character too.
With him.
With Churro. His name is Torn, right? And he's mysterious and stoic. He's an outside asset to Alpha Team. He appears out of nowhere like a ghost to aid in the battle against the Karn. Before once again fading into the shadows, Torn prefers using his forearm blades when he can't get up close and personal. His unearthly service weapons do the trick. And you're going to see what's really cool about this guy. He has arm blades.
Just like him.
Well, no, different though, I think.
Well, he has arm blades.
Well, let's see what Torn's blades are like. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you curious to see what Torn's blades are like?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Torn's arm blades.
Wow, I figured out something.
What'd you figure out?
His tail is spinnable.
Is it? Oh, and there's his gun, because all these characters come with their little weapons, which is very cool. There's his arm blades. You know what I like about Torn?
Yes.
Surprise, right? So put Torn's hood on. So guys, if you've seen the Final Faction toys, you already know. And here's Torn's blades. He's got these cool little blades that go on his arm. Need a hand with that, buddy? Yes, there we go. So Torn he's kind of like this cool assassin dude. But what did you notice about Torn, Caleb? What do you want to show everybody? Something's going on with him. Ooh. He's got like a cybernetic face.
Pink cybernetic zombie face.
Pink cybernetic zombie face. Craziness. Which face do you prefer? Pink
The
cybernetic.
other one.
Why? Too creepy?
No, I like this one because he's not in the lava.
Because he's what?
Is he a villain?
He could be a villain. He could be a good guy. Who knows?
Because it's like, because on the box he's yellow and all the yellows are heroes and all the purple and blackish characters are the villains.
Or, maybe he does. Maybe he plays the line.
What do you mean play the line?
Maybe sometimes he's good, sometimes he's bad.
Ooh, like Black Cat?
Like Black Cat or Catwoman. And I'm putting these blades on his arm. Who are your favorite characters so far in this line? You like her the most? Oh, and then put his gun in his pocket here. There we go. So there's Torn.
Let's get the others.
What others?
The other characters in the
All right.
series.
Who next? Who do you want to open next? We have 3 more characters here. Final Faction, ladies and gentlemen. Good stuff. Who do you want to check out next? The other girl. Her name is Amari. And so Amari is an Alpha Team member soldier from New York City who uses her size and strength in battle. Amari fights for her family, proudly wearing her father's Air Force bomber jacket. She's going to use anything at her disposal, but her favorite weapon is her modified baseball bat she named Slugger. It hits a home run every time. What do you think she does with her baseball bat, Caleb?
Swing it.
What?
Swing it.
She swings it, and she takes care of those bad guys with that baseball bat, right? You don't mess with Amari, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna mess with Amari?
Mm-mm.
Not at all. Amari is a tough cookie, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And there she is, Amari. Cool figure. I like Amari. Nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's put her here with the crew. And she's tall. Mm-hmm. There they are. All right, we got. Do you want to do the other robot, or do you want to do the guy?
The guy.
The guy. So the next guy here, and I think this is really where we're going to be at. So this guy here, his name is Riptide. Riptide. Riptide is a skilled combat and rescue diver from New England. When he's not fishing and indulging in canned tuna, he likes to eat tuna. Caleb, do you like tuna? You don't like tuna? No. When he's not eating tuna, he spends his free time helping the local wildlife. Well, that's very nice of him. He likes nature.
Yeah.
Riptide's two forearm mounted harpoons help him in ensnare the enemy. Can you hear us now? I don't know if anybody can hear us. Uh-oh. That was very strange. Somehow we lost sound for a minute. I hope we're back.
Someone hacked us and made us be quiet.
I hope not. I hope not.
The
But
quiet ghost.
the quiet ghost.
The quiet ghost hacked us.
And let's put Riptide's gear on him here.
Mm-hmm. He's like a swimmer dude.
He's like a swimmer dude, correct. And he's got cool things for his arms too.
Underwater mission.
Underwater mission.
The Blue Beetle.
The Blue Beetle. Oh, wow. So I just noticed this, folks. Check this out. So he's got these cool little like missiles on his arm, right? But again,
missile arm, but arm missiles.
And the missiles come out.
Where are missiles?
The missiles shoot out though. How cool is that?
I've never seen an arm missile before.
Well, because he swims underwater. I bet he's got a cool accessory pack.
An underwater arm missile.
I bet you $20 he's got a cool accessory pack. I bet you that much money.
Give me $20.
Oof. I'm just looking to see. Torrance, Rock has a couple of things. Shift has some blades.
Let me see these.
Yeah. Oh, and there's all kinds of things. Wow. Cyborg for Steadfast.
Let me see these.
Wow. There's a lot of cool accessories, guys. And our final piece. Our final piece is called the P131, which is another drone. And this is built by Boyd, the guy who runs the ACRM. And I guess what's one? Scope. We could check it out and get it. Shift. And so the last one here is another robot run by Boyd. And again,
this is Ruck
Rampage. And again, this is our final one that we have here. There's other characters, and there'll be more coming. But look at this little robot dude.
Cute little transformer.
No, he's not a transformer. He's just like a little robot. The P131.
His legs are backwards like this.
Yeah.
Backwards.
So again, these toys are pretty awesome. I just want to. I'm gonna move the camera here so everybody can kind of see what we're looking at here.
These are villains. The villains are the ones that we have the less of. The heroes are the ones that we have the most of.
I'm just gonna flip the screen here for everybody who's watching this.
I'm gonna get a bottle of water.
All right, so let's just take a look here, and you can see. Caleb, tell us about which characters you like the most, though.
I like the girls most. I like the girls and the dogs.
So yeah, these are really neat characters. He's going to get some water.
I like the girls, the dogs, and the baby robot.
So, guys, these are pretty awesome toys, if you ask me. We'll go through them one more time. Bill went to go get some water, but if you are at Dollar Tree, go pick up some Final Faction. I know on the Instagram, some people were asking. They're $1.25. Between the comic book, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 figures. We got 13 figures here.
And I'm back, baby.
And he's back, baby. 13 figures at $1 each, plus the 2 vehicles. So really for under
$10.
No, under $10. For under $25.
$5.
Under $25. Pick up your favorite guys. Show them. I like this guy. I think this dude is pretty cool. I forget his name, but they're cool. Final Faction toys, comic books. Look at the vehicles. I mean, and for $1.25, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal though. There's Grazia. We're just wrapping up here, looking at these cool Final Faction toys here on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, $1.25. You can't beat these toys. You know, if you have a little kid in your life and you want to get something neat,
get Final Faction.
Get Final Faction.
Every single one. They're cooler when they have all. The good guys are cooler when they're all together.
So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Do you have anything else you want to say about Final Faction?
These are the last 2 heroes I want to show.
There we go. Do you have anything?
I show every single one. I'm going to show the 2 villains. To Grazia.
Show Grazia. Here, show them over on Instagram too. So, anything else you have to say?
Now, to show you the last hero.
Oh, and that's Scope in the what?
Arrow ATV.
Arrow ATV. So, anything else that you want to say before we go about Final Faction, Caleb? Other than buy them? Buy them, right? Buy them. They're cool.
Get all the comics.
Please go and buy the comics. They're supposed to do a second one. The folks over at Dollar Tree and the guys that make Final Faction, they want them to make more of these. So go and buy these. They're cool books. For, again, $1.25. So fun stories like G.I. Joe.
And beg Five Below and
Dollar Tree.
Five Below and Dollar Tree to make Courage minis for Marty so he can complain and get them all.
Wow.